Okay, well, the next subject I want to talk about is education. They had a report yesterday on KKOB that New Mexico, again, is 51st in the nation for education. That the reason it's 51st is because they also include Washington, D.C. in the study. And I'm really getting tired of hearing about this, because it doesn't need to be like this. You know, we spend a lot of money per student on education. Almost $10,000. It's like $9,700, something like that, per student per year on education, public education. Here are some of the issues I have with that. I ran for the school board about 4 years ago for Los Lunas schools, and I lost. And a lot of it had to do with one person, I think. I'm pretty sure this had a big part in it. Found out that none of our kids ever went to public school. So his question was, well, why are you running for the school board if you don't take advantage of the public school system? And okay, that's a valid question, but there's several reasons why my wife and I chose not to take advantage of the public school system. They're not good enough for my kids. And I say that, and a lot of people get upset. Well, then why did you want to run for the school board? Well, because I wanted to do a small way, do my small part in improving things. There's a lot of spending problems. There's a lot of bad teachers that probably should be replaced, and with better teachers. I think our kids deserve to have the highest quality teachers available to them. And that's another problem that people have with when I said that was, well, you can't just go fire people. Well, why not? If they're not doing their job, they should be replaced with people who will do the job better. Another issue that I had with that is, as far as being a homeschool parent, is the money that the school would get for my kids. I have no idea where that money goes. So when we did have all three of our kids in homeschool, you have to register with the local schools, okay? So with them being on the public school rolls, they get to take advantage of that almost $10,000. I think it's like $9,800 per student. They got to take advantage of that money for each of my kids, even though they never went to public schools. So, I know that not everybody in Bosque Farms homeschools, or everybody in Valencia County, obviously, does not homeschool their kids. And that's, if they make that choice, that's their choice. My wife and I made this choice when my oldest daughter, Michaela, was getting ready to start school. We didn't trust the public schools. We didn't trust the teachers. We didn't like the education, that the things that they were being taught. So we decided to homeschool them. I kind of, when I found that out, I started thinking, well, we're not the only three. Our kids are not the only three that aren't going to public school. There's probably hundreds in the district that have kids that don't go to public school. So where's all that money going? And they keep asking for more. They're always asking for more. Teachers need raises. Yeah, okay. Well, teachers only work 8-9 months a year, and they make what? I don't know, between $30,000 and $40,000 a year for 9 months worth of 8 months worth of work. That's not bad, actually. It's pretty good. I know some teachers work. Some teachers also work summer school, things like that. But anyway, the other issue that I had, that I found out about when I was running for the school board, was I was talking to a teacher whose husband is a good friend of mine. And I asked her, I said, so let's say that we got every student that's here illegally out of the public school system. And she told me, well, then the school that I work at, which was Valencia High School, wouldn't even be necessary. Well, she didn't say it that way. She said that that would eliminate half the kids in my school that I teach at. And I said, well, okay, then that we could close that school down. It's not even necessary. Why are we doing this to ourselves? That illegal immigration comes up in every aspect of our country, in that it's draining our financially our benefits somehow. I don't know how they're getting benefits. Well, I do, but they shouldn't. It's having larger class sizes, which I hear a lot of teachers complain the class sizes, 35, 40 kids per teacher. And just think about that. That teacher has that group of kids for 45 minutes. You cannot give each student the devoted time they need if they're struggling. Just break that up. Just divide it. 35 to 40 students by 45 minutes. It can't be done. So they're not as effective as they could be. So I say let's first of all disenroll any student that's here illegally, because they shouldn't be able to benefit from the money that we spend on to educate our citizens. I think that would make a huge difference. Class size, the money involved, things like that. I know I'm probably, there's going to be some people upset about some of the things I've mentioned in this video, but that's all right. Anyway, so give this a listen. Tell me what you think about it. Maybe I'm wrong in some of this. If I am, tell me. Show me where I'm wrong. And maybe I'll change my opinion on some things. I'm open to that. Anyway, all right, y'all have a good day. Be careful out there and be safe.